Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's your boy Aki, and I'm back with another episode. y'all know I got my mom up in here. Say, hey, mommy.
Hey, mommy.
Hey, y'all know I got my trusty co-executive. Well, I don't know how trusty he is. We're going to find out next week. My trusty co-executive producers in the house.
What's going on?
Y'all, guess what? We made it. It's been a year. It's been 1 year that we've been here. And our show hasn't grown dramatically like that fat girl Samara or other people, you know, because they have a thing. She only talks about fat stuff. So, of course, her show's going to get big fast because, you know, she be saying the stupidest, wildest shit on her show. Have you ever seen her TikToks and stuff?
Nah.
She had the most recent one I saw, y'all, the girl Samara. She was like, look, y'all, they accommodated me on the plane. So she sits her big ass down, right? And you know the seatbelt's not big enough for her. Mm-hmm. So they had to give her an extension to go on the seatbelt. But she was bragging about having to get it. And she was like trying to make it seem like she was, look at y'all, look, the airlines fit my fat ass. Look, y'all, click.
Girl, you playing now.
No, I'm not.
Oh, my God. Y'all know we always have to talk about Blockhead and Donald Trump in the beginning of the show every time. Oh, my goodness, y'all. You know the biggest story right now is Tamar Braxton. You know that's the biggest story. It's on all the news sources, every last single one. They talking about it on the national level, CBS, ABC, everywhere. It's everywhere. Huh? Child, is it in here? You said it's not. Y'all, co-executive, if I ask you to do something and you can't find it, just call me. And just be like, hey, look, I don't see that. And then I can start sending you some stuff. So y'all know Tamar Braxton, is her picture still up down here or you took it off?
I took it off.
I can't even talk about it, y'all. When I send you a story, if you can't find it, just call me back. Golly. I keep telling co-executive producer, the worst thing about him is his communication skills suck. I called him today. You know what he did? He texted me back in the middle of the phone ringing.
No, it wasn't in
Yes,
the middle.
yes, it was. The phone was still ringing when you text me. Y'all, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Oh, come on, cat.
He be doing me so dirty and wrong. I be like, I know this nigga ain't doing shit. Why he not answering the phone? Like, I know you see me calling you.
Now, when you called me, though, I was like in the restroom. I was like, well, I'll text him. I usually don't answer the phone when I'm using the restroom.
Boy, you in here capping because I'm trying to tell you, you text me right as the phone was ringing.
It was after.
Okay. It was real quick, though. Why you ain't just call back? No, I hadn't read. I read it. He was texting me. Y'all, blockhead Benjamin Netanyahu and Donald Trump is back up down here. What is this? What is this?
It goes to the story.
I can't even see it. Is it daytime? Y'all, can y'all see this? Do y'all even know what this is? Because I don't. What is this?
I specifically picked the photo.
Huh?
But I didn't realize it was this dark.
What? Boy, listen. I told y'all, co-executive producer sabotaging me. I told you.
No,
he wants y'all to talk about the quality of our show being low.
No, that's a great photo. I just didn't realize how dark it would be in contrast to everything else. You know what I mean? But it makes sense.
Okay, well, let me see first. Because I don't even know what's going on in the picture. I can't see it at all. Like, wait a minute. Let me just try to make it bigger so I can see if I can make out something. Because to me, it just looked like a mountain. So let me see what's going on here. Oh, my God. It's a devastation. There's plenty of videos of this devastation. And I mean, pictures and videos of it. Y'all, this is so disgusting. It says right here that Blockhead says he will push ahead with Gaza City takeover and renewed ceasefire talks. So this is to come from the Associated Press. It says Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, a.k.a. Blockhead, said Thursday he would give a final approval for the takeover of Gaza City while also restarting negotiations with Hamas. What they gonna negotiate?
Right.
There's nothing left.
Right.
Do you know they saying on the news that they now have killed 64,000 people over there? That's what they saying the number is.
Yeah.
64,000. Y'all know if they say 64,000, it's probably like 10 times that.
Yeah.
Speak up.
My man.
I just got to tell you. All right, it says Hamas aimed at returning all the remaining hostages and ending the war on Israelis' terms. I don't understand how they saying that Hamas is even doing anything. Have you seen them fighting or anything? I haven't seen them saying no videos from nowhere, no Al Jazeera, no Sky News, nothing saying that Hamas is shooting back at Israel. And if they are shooting back, what they shooting back with? Machine guns? How you gonna shoot a machine gun at a missile?
Right.
I mean, y'all are tripping, bro. It says the wide-scale operation in Gaza City could start within days after Netanyahu's grants final approval at a meeting with senior security officials later Thursday. Hamas said earlier this week that it had agreed to a ceasefire proposal from Arab mediators, which, if accepted by Israel, could forestall the offensive. Let me tell y'all something. Hamas, first of all, wherever the hell y'all at, y'all need to come out of there. Mm-hmm. Put with your hands up and say, we sorry.
Right.
And go to prison for what you're doing to your own people. So, you know what I mean when I say that, right?
Yeah.
Because you holding some hostages, it's only like 20-something now, and you're sitting back and watching your own people get slaughtered every day. Wouldn't you just, if you were Hamas and you saw all of this going on and you know your family's over there, or maybe they got their family out, we don't know, and you know all of this is going on, wouldn't you be like, okay, here's the people. Here they go. Here. You know, even just push them out from the back. You don't even got to show your face. There they go. They right there. Take them.
Yeah.
To end this?
Yeah, I would. I most definitely would.
That's why I say something in the milk ain't clean. Something in the milk ain't clean. Because Hamas, why you got your people just sitting out there like ducks?
Right.
Sitting ducks. Why you got your people up out there like that? What's really going on? I'm finna turn real black up in here. What the hell really going on?
What's your problem? Your problem is that you really want to be a white girl. Your problem is that you really don't even want to be black. You go and check me, then check me.
Why you play that?
Oh, my bad. I misunderstood. You said you finna turn real black out.
Oh, so that was against me?
No.
Oh, my God. This is a serious story. Okay?
Yeah.
Y'all, it says right here, it says a renewed offensive could bring even more casualties and displacement to the territory, where the war has already killed tens of thousands and where experts have warned of imminent famine. Well, it's not imminent. And imminent means that it's about to start, okay?
Right.
No, it's already started. People are dying.
Yeah.
Children are dying. Women are dying. Men are dying. Everybody's dying. Mommy, what you think about Israel killing all those women and children over there of the Palestinian people? What you think about that?
They used to doing stuff like that.
They used to doing it?
Yeah. Well, they nothing new for them.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wish they would stop?
They need to stop.
But you think they're going to, though?
No time soon.
Oh, Lord, y'all. Oh, Mama has spoken. Mm-hmm. It says, during a visit to military Gaza command in South Israel, Blockhead said he would approve the Army's plans to retake Gaza City and had instructed officials to begin immediate negotiations for the release of all hostages and an end to the war on terms acceptable to Israel. Well, you know what, y'all? They done pushed everybody in the world to sit around and watch this shit happen. And now guess what? They done accomplished their goal.
Yep.
It's done now. It's done.
Yeah.
It's done. What they all wanted to do over there is done. They turn the rest of, my mom was like, what they're going to do now? They're going to turn the survivors over there in Palestine into slaves. They're going to push some of them to to Egypt. and the rest they're gonna keep over there as slaves to rebuild it.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, that is what's gonna happen. Y'all going to hell. Bye again. Y'all, our show gonna get blocked up down here, y'all. But guess what? I'm willing to risk it because co-executive producer said this shit funny, and I believe him. Is this has to do with that too?
Yeah, those are
The
creators of South Park.
Oh, okay. So y'all know South Park been trolling the hell out of Trump this season on their show. And, they be so quick to come out with their episodes. Like, they said back in the day it used to take them 3 months to make an episode of South Park. Mm-hmm. Now they can crank out an episode in I think they said 16 hours or something like that. They can crank out an episode. And it costs them $1 million an episode to create.
Yeah.
$1 million an episode. That's a lot of moving parts for that cartoon. But they probably got AI doing that shit nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Just put in it. They probably got their own little special South Park AI program that's written for them by Microsoft. All you gotta do is tell it what happened in the news today or whatever, and put in this funny skit, pull this from that, and then hit enter, click, and then sit down and wait. 8 minutes later, you start seeing the characters and shit moving. And then you start seeing the words form and the little words coming at the bottom of the screen shit. And they sitting there, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we made $4 million today. Mm-hmm. And meanwhile, the computer's just going in the background.
Yeah.
We got to learn how to take advantage of AI. But y'all, they done carried on up down here. Y'all, this comes from the Associated Press. Says South Park targets federal takeover of D.C. police in latest episode. South Park continued its cartoon assault on the Trump administration Wednesday with an episode that addressed the federal takeover of Washington, D.C.'s police department. You know what? Donald Trump is so crazy. He's targeting all the black cities, right?
Yeah.
With this takeover shit. Now, I listen to Clay every day, right? And Clay was like, Trump tried to act like these cities was the most dangerous cities. D.C., Baltimore, Chicago, blah, blah. These are all just places with black mayors, right?
Yeah.
And how about all of these cities he named ain't even in the top 10? It's like Cleveland, Ohio, Little Rock, Arkansas, all of red states is the highest shit. Mississippi, they don't, but no, because he's targeting black people.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It says, the federal takeover of Washington, D.C.'s police department. The latest installment on Comedy Central depicted the reoccurring character Towley, a walking, talking towel, riding in a bus past landmarks like the Supreme Court building and the Capitol as armed troops marched in the streets. A tank. Okay, is that the video?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, let's watch and see what's going on with South Park. Is there sound to this?
Yeah.
It is? Okay. Yeah, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. Y'all watch this.
Oh, wow. Union Station. Wow, the Supreme Court. Wow, Washington Memorial. Oh, the Capitol. Oh, the Lincoln Memorial. And there it is, the White House.
But you know what? What's funny about that video? Mm-hmm. That's usually the order that you go in when you go to DC, that same order of the sites and stuff.
Yeah. And
then you're like, oh, wow, there's the White House. And then you take your pictures in front of it and shit. You go to it's funny. Donald Trump is such a moron that they thinking that Donald Trump's going to try to take over every single thing. And it tracks.
Right. Yeah.
Like if Donald Trump had his choice, he would take down Lincoln and put himself up there.
Come on, Cat.
That is y'all president. Thank you, South Park. Y'all funny. Bye.
Wait, read the the bottom.
Okay, their second episode of that part.
Yeah.
Their second episode of the season depicted Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem shooting puppies, a reference to a story from a former South Dakota governor's biography where she says she killed the family dog because its behavioral issues. Nome is also being depicted trailed by a team of beauticians having to reattach her face. Christy Nome. The White House has dismissed South Park as a fourth-rate, no longer relevant show, but it has been attracting attention. Comedy Central said the Nome episode had the highest audience share of the show's history. Y'all stop playing with South Park up there. Now, Donald Trump, let me tell you something. Every time Donald Trump says something is the worst, it's actually the best. And every time he says something is the best, it's actually the worst. Okay?
Yeah.
Bye again. Except on opposite day. Oh, Lord. I don't want to read all this. This is too much reading for me. Well, listen.
Just read the first page.
Huh?
Just read the first page.
Okay, y'all. Listen, I done told Cole Executive Producer about these stories now. I know the type is big enough this time. The type is big enough. I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. It's big type. Good. But it's still 2 pages. Okay, y'all. It says, oh, Lord. You know what? Every time I see Putin or Trump, I'm going to start doing the same thing I did last time on the other show. Mm-hmm. Putin saw Trump the other day, and they was together, and it was ivory and ivory together in perfect harmony. Yeah. Putin demand to Ukraine give up the bonds. No NATO and no Western troop sources say. Give up Donbas. What? Y'all, this come from Reuters. Let me tighten up. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. This is Reuters. Let me get myself together and act like I'm Lester Holt up down here. Okay, good evening, everyone. This comes from Reuters. Vladimir Putin is demanding that Ukraine give up all the eastern Donbas region, renounce ambitions to join NATO, remain neutral, and keep Western troops out of the country. 3 sources familiar with top-level Kremlin thinking told Reuters. The Russian president met Donald Trump in Alaska on Friday for the first time on U.S. soil. The summit in more than 4 years has spent almost all their 3-hour closed meeting to discuss what compromise on Ukraine might look like. Can I get a job?
Oh, come on, cat!
Can I get a job down there at Reuters? You trying to tell me I can't get no job down there? Why you laughing? Can I sit at the desk?
I don't think I'll let you sit at the desk.
Oh, no. Oh, goodness, y'all. I didn't mean to make this so funny, but you know what? These people are a joke any damn way. It says, according to the sources who requested anonymity to discuss sensitive matters, and the most detailed Russian-based reporting on date Putin's offer at the summit, Reuters was also able to outline the contours of what Kremlin would like to see in a possible deal to end the war that has killed and injured hundreds of thousands of people. Let me tell y'all something, a secret about this war that's going on. Mm-hmm. You know, the people in Ukraine and in Russia, they're leaving the country. Because Donald Trump always says there's not enough white people in America. Now, this is what they don't talk about, see? The Ukrainians and the Russians are moving to America.
Oh, yeah.
And nobody talks.
They don't have to come to the Bronx.
Y'all, and guess what? They coming to America. And you know what? Donald Trump never talks about that. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
This is, I think that they just playing this war game. Oh, because let me tell you something. No tea. If you was Vladimir Putin or Zelensky, right, and y'all supposed to be enemies having a war, would y'all be going to sit in the same room with each other?
No.
Without throwing hands, right?
Right.
That's supposed to be the ultimate fight that we all need to be seeing.
We ops. Why would I be in the same room with you?
Yeah, but Donald Trump gonna have them in the same room together. Donald Trump said that he gonna let them have a meeting first, and he gonna go in later and see what the hell they talked about. Child, this meeting is supposed to be in Geneva or somewhere over there. I'm not kidding. This is a true story. What I'm telling you. Yes. Child, if all three of them end up sitting in the room together, we know what this is. Because all they doing is playing bombs back and forth. Boom, 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 boom. And the people are leaving, running. They say like 9 million Ukrainians done left. Here, in other places, Poland.
Well, they need to go to Poland and stay there. They don't need to come here.
Uh-oh. Why they don't need to come here?
Because they don't know how to be good to each other.
Ooh!
Always fighting.
Ukrainians?
I don't know about all of them. They live next door to each other, and I don't think that's true. Stay where they are. We don't need them.
Yeah, that's my mama talking now. I didn't say none of that. And I ain't co-signing it either.
We have these little gangs right here in this country.
Gangs. That's right, Mommy.
That's
Call
what
them
they are.
gangs.
That's what they are. Y'all talking about now. They're gangs, but they just another country.
Ooh!
For real. For real.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Child, well, let me finish reading this. Let me see what else you got to say. Okay. It says, in essence, the Russian sources said Putin has compromised on territorial demands he laid out in June 2024, which required Kiev to cede entirely of the 4 provinces Moscow claims as part of Russia: Donetsk and Luhansk in eastern Ukraine, which make up the Donbas. Now, Vladimir Putin then had taken like 20% of Ukraine at this point. The land.
They ain't taking the people, just taking the land.
That's what they want, the land. And if the people come on the land, if the people don't leave, if they stay there, they're going to be Russians now. They ain't going to be Ukrainians no more. They're going to be Russians.
Okay.
Just like Mexicans say about Texas, they be like, I never left Mexico. The border crossed me. I didn't cross the border. That's what they say, the people who are natively from here.
Yeah.
They say the border crossed me. I didn't cross the border. Yeah, because this used to be Mexico. San Antonio was the northernmost city in Mexico.
Yeah.
American. All right, bye Donald Trump, bye Vladimir Popolinsky and Yagala Munamu.
Oh, come on, cat.
I know, I'm sorry. My mama said they ain't going like that. I'm sorry, my bad, y'all. I ain't going to disrespect y'all like that. Okay, bye Vladimir Putin and Zelensky.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all. That's wrong. I shouldn't do that. I can laugh at y'all all I want to, but I shouldn't disrespect y'all names. But guess what? Donald Trump does it all the time.
Yeah, but he's an idiot.
What you say?
He's an idiot, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Got more people behind his back. That's all.
Okay. All right, then. So I'm going to listen to my mama and not be that disrespectful. That's right. Y'all trying to humble me on this show? I don't want to be humbled. Let me see what else is going on down here, y'all. Oh, this is that you know what I found out?
What?
I should have did this story when you gave it to me the first time because this is a big story.
Yeah.
Why this thing won't move?
Because it's locked?
I unlocked it. Oh, my goodness. All right, there you go. JoJo, don't come in here with all that banging your tail around and stuff. We're trying to do the show.
No, man. I'll give you some pets.
Okay, good, JoJo. Now sit down. Be quiet. Yeah, you. All right, y'all. This is potential PBS replacement network says slavery was no big deal. Don't let her tear up the studio. Go sit down. Now Peter gonna be after me. Judah, JoJo, that didn't hurt you, did it? No, right? Give me a kiss. That's what I thought. Whew. Y'all don't. I do not abuse JoJo. Okay. Yes. Do I ever abuse JoJo? I need to clean up right now. Clean up on aisle 3. Because people gonna be like, Aki's on there abusing his dog. No, I'm not.
Nah. JoJo gets the best treatment.
She does, and she's super big. And trust me, that little hit that didn't bother her at all. Period, because she's still right there. All right, y'all. Whew. You know, white folks are gonna be on my ass about that. They're gonna be like, Lord. Y'all, it says potential PBS replacement network says slavery was no big deal. There's a video of this. This comes from Negrio, a black source. It says, oh, since it's a black source, I guess I can relax some, huh? I can take my little thing down now. I don't have to be all buttoned up like I was for Reuters. I can come back and be back black again, huh? All right, let me tell the story.
Girl, you playing now.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
People know you're around here laughing.
they can hear us. Look. Okay, it says, this come from Negrio, y'all. All right, y'all tell me which news style y'all like the best. All right, here you go. Prager University is a nonprofit media company and right-wing propaganda platform co-founded by conservative talk show host Dennis Prager, who admitted the goal of the programming is to indoctrinate children. In this clip from PragerU shows that the shared by comedian D.L. Hughley on Instagram, a cartoon version of Christopher Columbus downplays and justifies the practice of slavery by saying it's as old as time and has taken place in every corner of the world. How you like that?
In Jesus' time too.
Huh?
In Jesus' time too.
That's right. Hey, how you like that?
Ain't bad.
It's not bad?
No.
You want me to continue this persona on the show? From now on? Like this? All right, so y'all, let's watch this video. Let's see what's going on up down here. Okay? Watch this video, y'all. Must be sad. Okay? Watch this!
Slavery is as old as time and has taken place in every corner of the world, even amongst the people I just left. Being taken as a slave is better than being killed, no? Before you judge, you must ask yourself, what did the culture and society of the time treat as no big deal? Slavery.
What? You know what was tripping me out about the video?
What?
Slavery is as old as time.
What was tripping me out about the video is the look of Christopher Columbus. Oh my fucking God, bro. Notice how they got the eyes so blue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like ultimate white people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know what? I guess they decided not to go that hard because they made him a brunette.
Right.
Where's the blonde hair to go with the blue eyes, Mr. Whatever your name is? It says, despite its look at resembling a normal broadcast channel for kids, the messaging of PragerU shows have very specific purposes, like all kids shows do. It's a short, buzzy explainer videos that have been called out for denying Native American history. One video on indigenous people say that it has a holiday made to make Americans feel guilty, denying climate change and being Islamophobic. Several states, including Alaska, Louisiana, and South Carolina, allow for some type of educational partnership with PragerU. What? Wait a minute. Places like Louisiana and South Carolina, you know why this is dangerous? These were slave port cities.
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah.
And y'all states are going to allow this type of bullshit propaganda, and y'all are crazy. South Carolina black people and Louisiana black people, y'all states are majority black, but you let white folks run your shit. Why? Now, go down there and join the Board of Education so that stuff like this don't get pumped into y'all schools. Right. Are y'all crazy? Florida was the first state to approve of PragerU content being taught in its public schools in 2023. It's the biggest partnership yet. Though it's in the White House. Listen, y'all. You know how white folks ran around here banning books and all that type of shit like that? Y'all need to be banning this. Why y'all not banning this? This is their answer to CRT. This is their answer to that.
Yeah.
Y'all. Bye, PragerU. Y'all are a mess. I can't even believe that. I cannot even believe that. Huh?
In South Carolina, the schools are not together. White people got their stuff and the black people got theirs.
I understand that, but we talking about the board approving this type of stuff to be shown in all of the classrooms. Even though the black schools might not show it in their schools, I see what you're saying. But the white schools, they're showing it, but they shouldn't be showing the white kids this either. And if the black people ran the state like they supposed to, this wouldn't be being shown to anybody, is my point. Nobody's child needs to be watching that. Talking about guilt trip videos like
Right.
Thanksgiving. It's not about Indians giving thanks. Because the truth is that Thanksgiving came from them shooting Indians.
Yeah.
And being thankful for stealing their land, Manhattan and all that type of shit like that. Y'all stop playing with us. They're just mad because black people and all of us, we all tell the truth and all they tell is lies. That's what they call it, his story.
Yeah. You're right.
Because it ain't our story.
Nope.
I'm going to read this on Saturday. Saturday show going to be funny, but I'm going to have that in there. Y'all, I'm going to talk. We'll be right back.
This show is brought to you by Chris Castaneda with Mortgage Right. Tired of throwing money away on rent? Escape the cycle and start building real wealth. Chris can help you land the perfect home loan for your unique situation. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking to upgrade, we'll guide you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. Contact Chris today to get started.
You said you was thirsty. You know, why would I let you put your hands in my eyes? Oh, hey, y'all. Y'all, you know what? These gymnastics coaches, coaches just in general, period. But it seems like gymnastics coaches is more, they get caught more. I'll put it to you like that. They get caught more. Florida gymnastics coach gets 12 years in prison for sexually assaulting underage girls who were his students. Let me tell you something, y'all. I used to coach gymnastics, right? And when I started coaching that, I found out that one of the coaches was married to there was an older man, younger woman couple, and I found out that he was her coach. I was like, wow, okay. He's like 17 years older than you. Like,
right.
It's a lot going on right there. But this comes from Associated Press. It says, a South Florida gymnastics coach accused of sexually assaulting at least 3 underage girls who were his students was sentenced to 12 years in prison as part of a plea deal on Thursday. Oscar Olea, 40, reached a deal with prosecutors last week. But the state attempted to withdraw it after 2 of the 3 victims said that they were dissatisfied with the terms. Huh?
I would be dissatisfied too. You messing with them little girls. He's supposed to be teaching them something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put them in jail.
Yeah.
No. Put them loose in one of them fields and let them girls do their gymnastics over. Just jump all over and jump on his head in his butt.
Y'all, listen. You know what? When somebody in your lifetime is made an example of, why would you do something like that? Like, the biggest scandal in his sport says he been coaching gymnastics is Larry Nassar.
Yeah.
That wasn't that long ago.
It was.
That wasn't a signal for you to be like, you know what? I think I need to pull back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, what y'all experienced me doing, that didn't happen. Okay? Now let me just bag back. I'll even go get another job. I'll be like, ooh, Larry Nassar got caught. I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you actively doing some shit like that,
Yeah.
come on, man. You out of pocket, bro. It says Miami-Dade Circuit Judge Alberto Milan denied the request to void the deal and accepted Ole's guilty plea in 2 counts of lewd and lascivious behavior activity and 2 counts of unlawful sexual activity with a specified minor. Olea was a specified minor. That's the part that the girls probably don't like. Because when it says specified minor, that says that, hey, he wasn't going after everybody, just this one.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
that's not.
I wouldn't like that either.
No, I wouldn't like that either. No.
Nah.
He's a sexual predator. Period. Not to be trusted around children at all.
At all.
There's 3 victims. It says, oh, we don't know. My mom was like, it's only 3. That's the right thing to say. It's not only 3. It's probably if there's 3 that came out, you know there's probably 6 or 8 more that ain't said nothing.
Yeah. Their mama told them not to say anything.
That's a damn shame. It says right here, Olea was arrested in February 2024 following a lengthy investigation. Olea was working as a gymnastics instructor at Key Biscayne in 2011 when the assaults began, prosecutors said. One of the victims was around 12, the other 2 were 16. Now, guess what they're trying to leave out? He used to work at Child's Gymnastics. If this is the right story, I believe it is. He used to work at Child's with Gabby Douglas and Shawn Johnson, 2 Olympic champions went.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He used to work at Child's. Now, I wonder if the reason why he ended up down there in Key Biscayne in the Florida Keys coaching gymnastics was because either Mr. Child found out what was going on, and I wonder if that's the reason why Gabby left Child's to begin with.
Yeah.
Because right after she won London, next thing you know, she left Child. And everybody was going, why'd you leave Child? Like, he just made you Olympic champion. Y'all worked well together. What happened? Now we found out that this is going on. If we found out that you touched Gabby Douglas, baby. Gabby Douglas, where you at, girl?
I'm gonna walk away because I need to calm down because bitches in here is motherfucking trying me and I'm ready to pop the fuck off. Because you're gonna say and call me arrogant.
Now I'm confused why you played that.
Well, that's gonna be her to him.
Gabby Douglas. It says 2 other young girls, ages 4 and 7, also came forward with accusations against Olea, but prosecutors denied to pursue charges because of inconsistencies in their statements, court's records show. 4 and 7.
There's going to be a problem with that, because they say something, but they gonna struggle those child so hard that they ain't gonna know what to say.
Right.
And they gonna say what you want them to say when they finally get to being tired,
Yeah.
So
that's right.
You gotta watch how you treat little kids. Some tell them right away, and some of them you gotta hang them up before they'll tell the truth.
Not hang them up. Where you gonna hang them at?
Come on, cat.
And I think when you hang them up, I don't think that's the truth. I think it's just called a forced confession. Okay? That's not the truth.
Some kids, they ain't gonna tell the truth because they know the truth ain't what anybody want to hear. That's the way kids are. They'll lie before they'll tell the truth.
So you think hanging them is gonna make them tell the truth? Because guess what? I know she's not capping y'all. Because I heard the stories of. Because my mom was one of 13, and I heard that my grandmama used to tie rope around their arms and hang them up in the doorway and beat them. So that's what used to happen. That was the truth machine, huh?
You weren't talking about my
Huh?
grandmother.
Oh. So that was Nana that was doing all of that carrying on with y'all? Child. I'm glad I didn't grow up during them times. I probably would have beat to death. Because I can't stop running my mouth. And when
You don't have to run your mouth when you were back in those days, everybody knew what was going on. Because you went to school and you going to tell your teacher could write a letter to your mama. And that's the way it was. I'm not talking about New York. I'm talking about South Carolina.
Yeah, I know. You know what's so funny? That my mom was telling me that even back in South Carolina when she was little growing up, that you could do something in school and by the time you got home, your parents knew. But there was even no phones back then. Like, how'd they know?
The first one to hit the door, they're going to tell. They be getting it together before they get home. Because everybody went to the same school, like age rise. So if your mama beat you last night, everybody in the morning going to know you got to beat them.
How? Because it was so loud?
No, because everybody else going to tell it.
How they going to tell? You mean all your brothers and sisters going to tell everybody?
Yeah.
That's a damn shame. Ain't no family loyalty up in the house?
They're going to tell all the teachers.
I don't want the teachers knowing all my business like that. Okay, enough microphone for mommy for tonight. She done been on the show enough. Y'all, bye, gymnastics coach, whatever your name is. What's your name? Is his name even know? Oh, yeah. Olia. You a nasty, dirty motherfucker. Bye again. Ciao. Okay, that's enough. Okay, enough. I'm just playing. Look, everyone think I'm abusing my mama now. They like, first the dog, now his mama. Oh, Lord. He said he was going to shake co-executive producer too. Next thing you know, the feds going to be standing at my damn door. Arresting me for domestic violence and abuse to animals. Oh, my God. Y'all, it says right here, George T. Sampson. This is Black History, y'all. Y'all know every day is Black History up on Good and Crazy News, y'all. It says, let's see what he did. Ooh, this is good. Y'all, George C. Sampson was an African-American inventor best known for his early patent of the automatic clothes dryer in 1892. He also invented a sled propeller. Y'all, you know what? Black people just be doing everything. Yeah. I'm so proud of us. Number 5. Y'all, hold on. Sampson came from Dayton, Ohio. His clothes dryer, U.S. patent number 476-416, was a frame that suspended clothes above a stove so that it dried more quickly. Prior to Sampson's invention, clothes dryers were being invented in England and in France in the form of ventilators, which were essentially barrels filled with holes in them. The barrels would be turned over and over by hand over a fire. Sampson's invention was also a ventilator, but it eliminated the need for an open flame and used frames instead of a barrel. George C. Sampson is credited for paving the way to more modern clothes dryers. Electric clothes dryers did not appear until 1915, and the Hamilton Manufacturing Company produced the first fully automatic dryer in 1938. But he started the way to go towards the dryer. Yeah. And of course, you know, white folks had to copycat him over there in Europe because they saw a black man doing something. They tried to get it patent first. So of course, he ran down to the U.S. Patent Department and got his. Mm-hmm. And so he got credit up over here. Yep. Thank you, Mr. Sampson. We love you. You know, you don't never get no slam on Good and Crazy News. Bye. Who would keep texting me? Oh, my God. All right, y'all. Y'all, California is not playing with Texas up there here, y'all. They done redistrict their whole thing to battle to get those seats back. Yeah. So Gavin Newsom done called a special session to come in and vote on it. I think they voted today. And I think they got the redrawing of their districts. Since Texas redrew theirs, they redrew theirs. I'm glad the Democrats are finally fighting back instead of just sitting back and letting Republicans do everything. It's like, come on, y'all. Y'all, it's come from Associated Press. Well, I just told y'all what happened. I don't need to read this. I'm just playing. I know this. Oh, God. All these 2-page stories I told you I can only do 1 2-page story a day. Y'all, okay, y'all. The North Carolina car crash triggers huge explosion. Y'all, look at this. This is crazy. So I didn't know this was actually a car crash. I seen this on the news. I thought that it was like a gas line.
You can't see the angle of the car crash from that video. I was looking for another one where you could, but I didn't find one. But you can see the explosion that happened. Yeah, this comes from TMZ. It says, check out these videos taken from onlookers on Tuesday. Smoke billowed from Eastern Carolina Veterinary Medical Center as debris rained from the sky. All after a car lost control on a turn and crashed into the building. It's still unclear whether the collision sparked the explosion outright or if the gas line blew moments later, according to WEC-TV. Firefighters rushed in. At least 4 were injured, with with one sustaining severe burns. As for the driver, they somehow survived and reportedly attempted to flee on foot, only to get nabbed fast. The potential criminal charges are not immediately announced. Running.
It was a car crash.
Were you trying to get away from the explosion?
Oh, I thought you tried to get away from anybody to be able to tell the cops it was him.
Oh. Yeah. Bye, y'all. You've been watching Harlem Nights too much. Okay. Oh, I'm tired.
You ain't gonna do the last two?
No, I'm gonna do one more.
Which one you gonna do?
Which one you want me to do? Let's play Story Shuffle. Do 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 do. Which one? Huh?
The right one.
This
Your
one?
right hand.
This is my right hand.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the no.
This, you didn't mean this one.
What you mean?
Which one is the last page?
This one's the last page now. Y'all, the devil is a lie. Let me see. Who is? Oh, I'll definitely want to do this one. Let me see. Janine Pirro, the drunk bitch herself. You know, she be on TV. You know, Donald Trump. She talks just like him, but she's a woman. And let me get into this. Pirro, that's Italian, right?
I think so. I'm not sure.
When you hear any name, you think he's black.
It says right here, this comes from the Associated Press, says, federal prosecutors in the nation's capital will no longer bring felony charges against people for possessing rifles and shotguns in the District of Columbia. According to a new policy adopted by the leader of the nation's largest U.S. Attorney's Office, the office will continue to pursue charges when someone is accused of using a shotgun or a rifle in a violent crime or has a criminal record that makes it illegal to have a firearm. Local authorities in Washington can prosecute people illegally possessing unregistered rifles and shotguns. I don't care.
Okay.
You know why I don't?
Why?
Because people gonna have guns.
Yeah.
And you know that whole DC area. Guess what? If the states around there allow you to have a gun and you live in one of those states, because the DC area is like a weird area. There's like 5 states and a district right there.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, well, in Virginia we can have guns. Well, in Maryland, we don't allow guns in Maryland. In Virginia, we got guns down here. And what's the other state? DC's not a state, but so you know, Janine Shapiro, I don't like you anyway. You're a loudmouth, cold ass bitch. Trump supporting anything he says, she just does it. Bye. All right, y'all. Guess what it's time for, y'all? Well, I guess I could do this with Cracker Barrel. Let me do this one. Shit, this is right here. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be that lazy because people at home probably like, I'm going to stop watching your show. You playing with the stories. You ain't even telling us what it is or nothing. I mean, dang.
Playing roulette?
Y'all, Cracker Barrel done changed their logo up there, y'all. And I heard the crackers are upset. They said that the white folks, they said that the white people are upset, honey. Because Cracker Barrel changed their logo and took the, you know, the part that makes a logo look racist, they took that part off.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is they didn't need to take the man in the barrel off. They need to remove that fucking word cracker. They should have just left it called Barrel Inn and Eatery. That's what they could have called it.
Mm-hmm.
We know, but the Cracker, this is from the Associated Press now. It says, Cracker Barrel is marching forward with an ongoing makeover. And to the dismay of some fans, the chain's new logo ditches the barrel itself, or rather the drawing of many have associated with Cracker Barrel over the years. The man leaning on that barrel is also gone as the world's old country store instead. Instead, the new emblem features a simpler design with just Cracker Barrel written on the gold background, which is also has been semi-updated shape. Okay, what do you think about this? Should they be changing the name? Or see, first of all, stuff like this is part of America, okay? Yeah. This right here is denying the truth, okay? Y'all just want to stay in business down there. Like, I don't agree with taking off Aunt Jemima, taking off Uncle Ben and all of that. No! Leave it on there. It's American now.
Right.
It's part of the lexicon. Aunt Jemima, you know they took her off the syrup and off the pancake box, right?
Yeah.
Yes. About 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, they said it was racist. I'm like, how is that racist? She looks good and modern and pretty. It's not like the old one when she looked like Mammy down there.
Right.
She was all, she was all updated with a bob and gold earrings and stuff. They took her off.
A lot of people may not have liked it. I'm talking about the black people who knew about
Aunt Jemima.
Aunt Jemima. Aunt Jemima was an old lady.
I know, but I
She
don't.
had a hat. That wasn't a hat. Wasn't a scarf.
A
things
scarf.
on her head.
Yes.
And that was Aunt Jemima.
Yeah. Is this like, did they take Uncle Ben off the box too, or is he still up there?
No, I think he's off the box.
He's off the
No,
box?
it's not even called Uncle Ben's anymore. It's called Ben's, right?
Oh my God, Uncle Ben has gone off the box. Y'all are tripping up down here, y'all. I bet you the Quaker Oats man is still down there.
Yeah.
See? Black folks, be careful what you ask for. Because white folks still got they colonial motherfuckers up on their shit. You don't see the Colonel leaving and going nowhere. He's still down there, the Kentucky Fried Chicken. Y'all don't see the Quaker Oats man going nowhere. He's still down there to the oat box. Yeah. Why y'all want to take off Aunt Jemima? She ain't did nothing to nobody.
Right.
She was looking cute. I was like, go ahead, girl. Even though I don't eat pancakes no more, I was not ashamed about Aunt Jemima being on the box. I thought that was cute that she was evolving with the time.
Yeah.
Always. Y'all, guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for boom, the Kim K Slammm. Y'all, I'm sorry. This show is all discombobulated tonight, y'all. I got to tell y'all, I'm starving. Okay? I worked all day long. I did eat. I ate, but I only ate once. And I've worked hard all day, y'all. All day long. Y'all, Netanyahu is going to go ahead and build that review up there with Trump. Bye. South Park, y'all funny. Putin, I don't know what's going on with y'all over there. Something in the milk ain't clean with the three of them. I wouldn't be surprised if we found out that Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump, and Volodymyr Zelensky was all in the room down there doing the nasty. Y'all, PBS, y'all saying that slavery ain't no big deal. I don't know, y'all crazy. Florida gymnastics, man, you should have known better. I mean, child, the gymnastics coaches all been all over the news doing wild shit. Why are you still doing it? You can't control yourself? George Sampson, I don't know. Oh, you don't get no slam today. Gavin Newsom, you doing a good job of that there. Keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. North Carolina car crash explosion. We should have had that other story in here that I told you about with the people eating at the table and the car came crashing through the window. Yeah. Please put that on Saturday's show. Okay. U.S. attorney brings felony charges against. Nobody cares about that lady. And Cracker Barrel. I don't know what y'all think about it, but if y'all just look at it briefly, you'll think this is a Cracker Barrel cup.
Cracker Barrel good though.
I don't like Cracker Barrel. Do y'all like Cracker Barrel? I don't.
Yeah.
You like Cracker Barrel?
Yes.
I know y'all love Cracker Barrel, child. I know every time I go in there, I feel like I'm infiltrating white folks' space. I don't know about y'all.
I do count the heads.
You be like, how many black people in here? Ooh,
What's the ratio?
Is this the black section y'all got us in? I don't like, you know what? I don't like breakfast places at all. I used to like Denny's, but Denny's turned out to be racist too. And so, but only place I really like now that's for breakfast is Waffle House.
Yeah.
I love Waffle House.
Waffle House is delicious.
It is. And the more ghetto it is, the better.
Exactly.
And when I say ghetto, I'm not even talking about the whole vibe of the place because I don't want the whole vibe of the place to be ghetto. I'm talking about the staff. The more hood the staff is, if Javante is cooking, it's going to be good.
Exactly.
And If they look like they wipe their hands a bunch of times on their apron like this, the food gonna be slamming. Okay.
Come on,
no, for real.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true. Y'all, I love y'all so much. Judah, how can people get in contact with you?
On Instagram at Judah's Photography, JUDAHS_photography_.
Y'all, mommy, how can people get in contact with you?
Just call me.
Okay now. Y'all know I love y'all so much for watching. I won't be so tired next time. Y'all know I have a lisp anyway, but when I'm tired, it's worse. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much for watching. Guess what I'll be doing till next time, y'all? I'll be sitting here waiting at the door. Bye.
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah. 1942, 1942. Sitting here waiting on you, yeah. Just waiting on you, just waiting, instead of spinning.